What is up, Power Maniacs? Pyrostasis here. We are back in the world of World War Minecraft. And this isn't really a standard World War Minecraft video. Ow. Well, that was interesting. It was very... What the hell? It's just exploding instantly. Very interesting. Anyways, this isn't a standard World War Minecraft video. And the reason I say that... we're not really going to be doing stuff on World War Minecraft. We're going to mainly be testing things. For those of you guys who are curious, this right here is concrete and reinforced glass. And I'm just kind of testing to see kind of what happens when you play around with certain things in here. But anyways, we're going to be talking about the season finale for Season 4. Wow, that was cool. Wow. Season 4 is the season that we're fixing to end up with. We're fixing to conclude that, and we're going to start working on Season 5. We've just about gotten Season 5 ready to roll. We just haven't quite gotten it finished yet. Kind of working on it. There's a few issues that we need to work out and whatnot, and a few other things with the mod packs that we're kind of working on and kind of just trying to sort out, etc., but we're getting there. And one of the things that we're needing to kind of work on from here is how we're going to conclude Season 4. Now, some of you guys may know what we've been trying to do with Season 4. Some of you guys may not. It just kind of depends on, you know, how active you are with the server and whatnot. Well, what we've been wanting to do is we've been wanting to have a kind of like a final battle, so to speak, where, you know, me and, you know, my guys try and fight with, you know, the different folks or the different factions on the server and see if we can't, you know, get into some fights and, you know, have a good, entertaining battle and etc. Well, the problem that we've been running into is the people that we were going to work with don't seem to be all that interested in working with us. You know, there's been, not only that, but there's been a lot of trouble, you know, as with all things, there's been a lot of, what do you call it? A lot of people that have been, you know, betraying their factions and such and stopping their people, you know, like as soon as the enemy team would get ready and get kind of built up, they'd come and, you know, wipe out their shit. And that kind of, you know, that kind of shit sucks. It's very annoying. I'm curious if that'll just curve right out there. Well, let's find out. So it's been kind of frustrating because, you know, we want to get, you know, a fight going. We want to get the season wound up. We want to show you guys a lot of action and a lot of entertainment. But the problem that we've been dealing with is, you know, it's just been very hard to get that to happen. And so what we're going to do is we're going to change things up. Instead of trying to, you know, get organized fights and things along those lines, we're just going to go and wipe the server out, basically. So what this basically means is I'll be setting a faction up, kind of like I have now, except instead of, you know, 100 people in it like we have right now, we'll probably have 9. Whoa. Where's the third one? The third one didn't pop. That was weird. That was very weird. So anyways, instead of, we'll probably have like 8, maybe 10 people. And this is basically what's going to happen. Come Tuesday, we are going to go and we're going to engage every single Mistcraft age. So if you've got a Mistcraft age and you've got a base, you're going to want to defend it. If you do not defend it on Tuesday, and I understand some of you guys are going to have work or just aren't going to be able to make it, but if you can't defend it on Tuesday, it will not be there on Wednesday. We are going to go in, we're going to hit each age. Once we get done hitting the age, and we've, you know, annihilated it, won or lost or whatever, we're going to drop a planet cracker bomb on it, and we're going to blow the entire frickin' world up. And you're basically going to see a bunch of craters like this one right here. And that's just going to kind of how it's going to be. There's going to be a bunch of holes. And then once the worlds are wiped out, Lem is going to wipe them off the planet, and we won't have any more problems with it. So once all the Mistcraft ages are done, we're basically going to start engaging targets on the overworld. And a lot of people have hidden their bases. So we've still got the opportunity for you guys to fight and such, if you guys would like to. You just need to get a hold of Icy. You need to give him a linking book to your base, and we will make sure that you guys are online when we hit you. If you're now, granted, if you never show back up, then obviously we're going to wipe your stuff out regardless, but we'll give you plenty of opportunity. Keep in mind, we are about 2 weeks away from the end of season 4, so there's not much time left. You know, you're going to be losing your base one way or another regardless, so keep that in mind. It's just, you know, it's how it is. You know, you eventually have to end the season, and you know, with one thing ending, new things begin, and it'll be fun. So don't worry about it. But you know, if you can't make it for, oh, this will be perfect right here. If you can't make it for this one, don't worry about it. You know, there's next season and other stuff will be there. So what we're gonna do, you know, some people are like, well, what are you gonna do if nobody shows up? Well, that's fine. We're gonna do something like this. We're gonna be, our world is, I believe it's 12,000 by 12,000. So we're just gonna start mining the ocean with antimatter charges, kind of like what we just did here. And you're gonna see how effective this is gonna be in just a second. It's gonna be very effective. Wow, there they go. There they are. And boom. Alright, I think I'm going to have to relog so I can show you guys this. We'll log out and log in. Now, the nice thing about antimatter bombs, other than other bombs, is they're a little bit easier on the server in the chance, or by, the reason they're easier on the server is they destroy the blocks. They don't leave blocks laying around. So as you can see, I just dropped 2 antimatter charges from the top there, and we hit bedrock. And we're basically going to be doing this the whole server. So if you've got shit, you know, hidden on bedrock, you will be found. There isn't going to be any way for you to hide. We're just going to be slowly working our way through the server. And if people want to come fight us, they're more than welcome to. And if they don't want to fight us, they don't have to. We're going to get to you anyway. And over the course of a week, we're going to be doing these antimatter mining operations throughout the world. And we're going to get very, very, very close to spawn. You guys are going to be able to watch these targeted hits, or whatever you want to call them. You're going to be able to watch them on the Dine map as we slowly make progress, slowly destroy the world a little bit at a time. And we'll see how things go. Now, one of the things that we are going to be doing for this this bombing run, or whatever you want to call it, we are going to be disabling golden apples. The reason why is that's not a fight. Golden apples, for those of you guys who are unaware, they basically, short of antimatter, make you completely immune. There's no damage. You basically can take anything, and they're just kind of silly. They're just kind of silly. So we're going to be disabling those. Whoa! That will keep people from being able to do that, so we're actually going to have fights. The other thing is, any base we raid, we're going to give you the opportunity to fight. Now what I mean by that is we're going to show up with guns, and we're going to show up with, what else is it? We're going to show up with, you know, like medieval weapons and things along those lines. So we're not going to be coming in with like antimatter nukes and such like that. Now we're going to give you guys the option to fight. And what do I mean by that? I mean, we're going to give you the option to actually fight. I don't mean we're going to give you the option to, you know, potion of harm us to death in 2 seconds. We're not going to give you the option to, you know, two-shot us with whatever two-shot methods you may be aware of or you may going to be using, etc., etc. The general rule of thumb is going to be if you put up a fight, we will fight you, and whoever wins, you know, if you actually manage to defeat us fairly, we'll leave your base alone. Not that it's really going to matter, because all bases are going to eventually die regardless. But we'll leave you alone. That being said, if we come to your base and we spawn in and you've got 12,000 turrets set up to shoot us, or You use potions of harming and two-shot us instantaneously, or maybe you've got an exploit with some item that instantaneously kills people, etc., etc. If you instantly kill us, we're going to instantly kill you. We're just going to leave it at that. The methods for which we will instantaneously kill you, we will leave to your imagination, which you can figure out, but we will not be starting with that. We're just going to kind of go on from there. So fair fights all around, or you will lose. That's pretty much how it's going to be. And if you have any questions about what is considered a fair fight, or if the weapon you are fixing to use is going to be considered a fair fight, feel free to ask. Feel free to message Icy Caress. He will make the judgment call, let you know, and we'll kind of go from there. But the goal for this is to give us some fights for YouTube. This is something we've really struggled with this season, because most people, contrary to popular belief, they don't want to fight. They want to do their own stuff. They want to kind of be left alone. And then when they do fight, they want to just one-shot the people and kind of call it a day and get their lulls that way. So we're going to do our best to remove all of the exploits, all of the cheats. And if you know of any, you're just going to get antimatter bombed. And that's going to be the end of the story. And we're going to move right on. Some of you guys will probably find some of the tactics that I will use to enforce fairness as unfair, which is rather ironic, because the only reason we would use those is if you're being a tool. But I can understand that. That being said, at the end of the day, we got 10 days left on this series, give or take. We do have to conclude it in some way. And the best way to conclude it, in my opinion, is with lots and lots and lots of pretty explosions. Plus, haven't you always wanted to mine the ocean like this? All right, look at that. Look at that. We are on the ocean floor, man. Can you imagine seeing this at worldwarminecraft.net on the Dine map as we slowly mine our way through the ocean, wiping out all of the hidden underground bases? Oh man, it is going to be sexy as hell. So I'm going to put this up on worldwarminecraft.net. I'm going to kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea of what I mean by fair fights and non-fair fights, etc., etc. The general rule of thumb is, if you can kill somebody before they can respawn or instantaneously, it's not a fair fight. If it takes a couple minutes for people to fight back and forth, yeah, if you can two-shot somebody in quantum armor, you're doing it wrong. Let's just leave it at that. So either way, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of explosions. There's going to be a lot of death and destruction. And I guarantee you I will die at least 100 times. We are going to be doing a massive World War Minecraft live stream, probably 7 to 10 hours on Tuesday, where the majority of what we are doing right here will be taking place. And if you guys would like to see a large amount of antimatter bombs being detonated on our server, and probably some children that don't know what a fair fight is, if it beat them to death at night, you want to hear their tears and their gnashing of teeth, then I highly recommend swinging by. It will be good times for all. So anyways, hopefully you guys have enjoyed watching this video. Hopefully you have a general idea of what we're going to be doing with the season finale. Hopefully you are interested to see us put some hurt on the server. I will be announcing my team that I plan on taking over the world with probably by Monday night. You guys will get to see that. So I think that's pretty much it. So once again, Tuesday, 7 to 10 hour live stream while we do the massive amount of destruction. We will not completely wipe the server out till probably Thursday or Friday. And then at that point, we're going to start vigorously testing season 4, or no, sorry, season 5. You'd think I would know my own seasons by now, but we'll be working on season 5 at that point. Lem's got a beta running with about, I think it's 200 mods, 150 mods, something like that. So it's going to be pretty ridiculous. It's going to be pretty ridiculous. So once we get that set up and going, we will end up transitioning from season 4 to season 5, and all should be well. So anyways, guys, hope to see you all on Tuesday at twitch.tv/pyrostasis while we lay waste to the server and the evil pyromaniacs invade, wiping out all of the denizens. Hope to see you guys there. Thanks for watching. If you liked the video, slap that like button. Make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next clip.